Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How are you guys doing? I hope your mental and physical health are good and fit. So today I'm gonna talk about the importance of releasing the negative emotions. So when you feel these negative emotions like irritations or anger, fear, worries, you feel the knot in your stomach, or you kind of feel tight, right? You hold on to something, kind of clenching your fist. So when you have those feelings, the negative feelings, it's good to know how to release it so that you get really light. You don't hold on to it. And when you hold on to it, it goes on and on for the rest of the day, or maybe the next day, or even longer. And that's not good feeling at all. So by releasing it, meaning that you need to understand that you don't want to be controlled by the feeling. So knowing that you could control your feeling, not like letting the feeling control you. And that would be like you're in a chaotic and a bad spiral of the negativities. So when you understand releasing the emotions, you can control that by as if you're switching on and off, the light switch on and off, so that you could really get out of that negative emotions very quickly and feel really ease and normal. And first you need to understand you are not the emotions. You are experiencing the emotions. So that's the difference. When you feel like you are emotions, you immerse yourself into that feeling and you feel the whole body, and it just gets so tight. But when you understand that there is emotions, for instance anger or worries, and you're experiencing that emotions. So when you say I'm angry, what it is you're feeling or experiencing the anger, or you feel courageous, or you feel brave, for instance. But what it is you're feeling that braveness, right? So when you understand the difference between you feel the whole emotion or you've experiencing that emotion, you make that separation and you can let go of that emotion. So you're not attacking the person who gave that emotions, or the things that are causing that emotion. You're just letting go of the actual emotion itself, right? Because you're experiencing that emotion. So ask yourself this question: can I let this go? Like, for instance, today I had a perfect example. I was struggling with some computer, like IT stuff, which I don't really like at all, but I use the computer and I was struggling how to fix this and that. And then my husband walked in, and he's not IT, but he just likes playing with it, so he's much knowledgeable than I am. And I was frustrated, the max. And then he mentioned something like, oh, because you don't take care of it. You don't know how to deal with it. And instead of being kind and helpful, oh, you need my help? It's kind of it really rubbed me in the wrong way, and I got really irritated, feeling so boiling up, right? So when you have that tightness in your stomach, or in your chest, and it's almost like you need to let that go. You just release that. Instead of feeling that anger, it's just the whole, you separate, you feel this anger because you're experiencing this feeling. So you can let go of this experience, right? And then you do that by asking yourself, can I let this go? And be honest to yourself. You could be say, yes, I can let go, or no. It doesn't matter which answer it is. There's no right and wrong. Just be honest to yourself. And then you're not agreeing with that emotions, or you're letting go of the person who gave you that, emotions. You're just merely letting that emotion go out of your system. So by doing that, by breathing deep, it really helps to release with the whole body move. So you take a breath in and you release, let the breath out. Then you can just release that clenching fist and open up. So you feel like all the sand coming out of between the fingers, that sort of feel. And you just let go of that feeling that you're experiencing. And when you do that a couple of times, some people could just let it go in the first time, but you could do a couple of times, and you do it again. So breathe in and breathe out, and just let that feeling, clenching fist, open up and let go. You're just releasing that emotion itself, and agreeing with the other people or situations. You're just letting go of that feelings because you're just experiencing that feeling, and you don't need it, so you're just letting it go. So when you do this a couple times, you find yourself being so peaceful, because you're just letting that feeling go. And maybe depending on how big the issue or feeling is, maybe it reduced in size, or maybe it just evaporated, disappeared, right? And you do that releasing technique anytime you have encountered that negative emotions. Instead of holding on to it, take a breath in and out, and you just let that feeling go, because you don't need it, right? And you just feel so much ease and so much peace. And also, you don't need to analyze yourself, like, why this happened to me? Why? How this happened to me, right? And when you do that, you're really dwelling on it, and you're getting into the bad spiral, into the negative, circle. So you just look at the feeling or feel the emotions and just let it go. And let it go of that attachment. So in a Western world, a lot of people say just F it, right? You just let it go. And it's not that important to really poison you, the whole feeling or whole being. So when you have this tightness of emotions, or people you don't like, or issues that it comes up, you just let it go as it come up, so that you don't really collect those bad emotions. And when you do collect them, it makes you feel heavy. It pulls you down, and it's not healthy for you, and it might carry you on to the next day feeling worse. Maybe a week later, it reminds you too, and you feel really bad experiencing again and again and again. So it doesn't really serve anything good. So when it comes up, you just release that emotion, okay? And you feel much happier and much lighter, and you can enjoy yourself, and you can keep going with feeling clear, like lighter. So release that emotion, and you can just let those emotions go. And it's very effective and very easy to do. You don't need any equipment. You just need to let that go, because it's just experiencing that emotion. And ask yourself, can I let this go? And the answer could be yes or no, either way, because you're honest to yourself, and you just breathe in and breathe out and let that go, and let that go, and you feel much better. And actually I did it, and I was feeling irritated by the comments that my husband made, but I just let that go, and I feel really calm. So there's no, further arguments or anything like that. And then he turned out to be in a good mood, and he helped me, to fix the issues on the computer. So it really turns out to be a better results when you let that emotion go, because it gets out of your system. Okay, so I hope this helps, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.